There are plenty of reasons out there why people use makeup. Most of the times I have found it is because they want to hide their flaws. That's part of the reason why I use makeup. I have acne scars and applying makeup helps me to feel better about my skin and my overall appearance. However, I do believe in natural beauty and I think that using makeup should be a person's personal choice and not something that society should say that they need or that they aren't pretty if they don't use makeup. But this is my demonstration on how I do my makeup.
First step to doing your makeup would be to tie your hair back using a ponytail, a headband, or a clip. I chose to use a loose ponytail just to keep the hair out of my face so that I don't get any makeup in it or anything like that. The next step is to take a cleansing towelette. I use the Equate Exfoliating Wet Towelettes with cucumber, aloe, and green tea. You wipe off your face just to make sure you get any excess oils and previous makeup. The next step is to take a lotion and apply to your face. I use Clean and Clear Advanced Acne Control Moisturizer, oil-free. This is just to make sure that you don't have any dry spots where the makeup would clump or create lines or creases. After you're done applying the moisturizer, you can take the e.l.f. Professional Total Face Brush and Glamouflage Hard Candy Heavy Duty Concealer in light, and you just kind of apply spots everywhere all over your face. Then you take the brush and you just smooth it out all over your face. This creates a nice even tone to start with and corrects any imperfections you may have. You just want to make sure you have a nice smooth surface for your makeup. The next step is to do my eyebrows. I start with the e.l.f. Eyeliner Brow Combo in Coffee, and then I also use the e.l.f. Eyebrow Lifter and Filler in Medium and Ivory, and I just take a brow brush. First the Coffee, and you just create a nice line where you want your eyebrow to be. Then you go back in with the lifter in Ivory, and just kind of place a line of that above and below the line that you just created for your brow. Then I take the medium filler and I go back over the line that I did with the coffee liner. This just kind of gives it more of a natural look. I take the brow pencil or the brow brush and I just lightly go back and forth and smudge that to fill out my brows. This gives them a natural look that just penciling them in doesn't give them. The next step I do is my eyeshadow. I used Flawless Eyeshadows with a brush that I'm not sure where I got, but I used the e.l.f. browns in Beautiful Browns. I'm starting with the third color, and you just want to apply that to the outer corner of your eye and just kind of press it in there. You don't really want to brush it on too much. You're just kind of applying the color just to the corner of your eyes. Then I take the second color down and apply this to the crease. You can use your eyeball as a guide for where your second color should go. Next I use the very top color, the lightest color, and I kind of use that mostly in the corner, but then also to blend all the other colors together and just kind of place it all over the eye. Then I take e.l.f. Pressed Powder in Buff and apply this all over my face. This gives a more natural skin color tone and softens up the lines that you created with your eyeshadow. Make sure to get underneath your eyes to get rid of those dark circles. Make sure you get all around the edges of your face to make sure you don't create any lines and make it look like you're wearing a mask. Next I do my eyeliner. I use e.l.f. Liquid Eyeliner in black, and again with that same brush but the other end. It's kind of like an eyebrow brush but it's thicker. I find it hard to use the eyeliner brush that came with the eyeliner, and that's why I use the other brush. I usually start with the top eyeliner, and I just take the brush and go over it smoothly. For my bottom lashes, I don't go all the way over. I just go about 3/4 of the way. I feel like that makes your eye look bigger and more open and awake. I also wing out the very edges of my eyeliner just a little bit. Next, I take my e.l.f. Translucent Mattifying Powder and my e.l.f. Kabuki brush, And I just apply this in the spots that I get really shiny, which would be my forehead, my cheeks, my chin, and a little bit on my nose. I then do my lips. I start with e.l.f. Longwear Lip Liner in Bark. It's just kind of like a dark pink. I line my lips. Then I take an e.l.f. lipstick in Seductive. It's a dark pink. And I apply this just to the corners of my mouth. I don't apply it to the very middle of my lips. Leave those bare, because those you'll use e.l.f. Moisturizing Lipstick in Party in the Buff. It's a light nude pink, and you just apply that everywhere, making sure to hit the middle of your lip. Smudge the lips together to mix those colors, and there you have it. Then I take my e.l.f. Eyebrow Treat and Tame. I just use the Tame, and I give it a nice little swift amount onto my eyebrows to keep all the stray eyebrows in line. Then I take e.l.f.'s Volume Pumping Mascara. I use my mascara a little differently. I apply to the top of the lashes before I apply it to the rest.
People wear makeup for many different reasons. People apply their makeup many different ways. This is just my personal way of doing it and what I think's good.